Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
All right, welcome to Saturday School. Let's get ready to go. Let's go. Dolton 148 board defends a salary increase for a superintendent making $450,000. Some Dolton West Elementary School District 148 board members say they were excluded from the discussion leading to a salary increase for Superintendent Kevin Nolte, boosting his $450,000 salary by $30,000 each of the next 2 years. Wait, so that means it's going to be going up to 500 plus. He can be making $500,000 in 2 years. Hold on, let me see this. During a PAC meeting Tuesday, Board President Larry Lawrence explained the decision to increase the salary approved by the special meeting March 18th was because Nolte stayed on past his contract's end date of June 2022 as the board searches for his replacement. It's going to be hard for them to find somebody they're going to end up paying the next person an exorbitant amount as well. It's going to be a mess. Wow. This was not something premeditated, pre-planned, or orchestrated for money purposes, Lawrence said. In addition to his $450,000 salary, District 148 paid Nolte an extra $87,000 in fiscal year 2024 in retirement enhancements and other benefits. Why even have rules at this point? Good gracious. Lawrence attributed the upcoming increase, which will leave Nolte making $510, there we go, base salary by the end of his career, to a perfect storm that included struggles to find the right candidate to lead the district, which includes 10 early childhood elementary and a junior high schools. That's 11 schools total, isn't it? It's not very much. No, it's actually it's an elementary school and a high school and the junior high. I didn't know about the 10 early learning, but those are basically preschools. He said under the new contract, Nolte will mentor his successor, who has not yet been selected. So they don't even know if they're going to get a candidate in that time for 1 year. So they got a year to find another candidate, but they've been at it since 2022. Okay. He said under the new contract, Nolte would mentor his successor, who has not been selected, for 1 year while the board searches for a chief school business official. So that's another role. Okay. Lawrence complained that many of the people who showed up to the March 18th meeting and commented on Nolte's salary increase had not attended board meetings before, and said that most of their information was unfounded. So y'all ain't been coming, so you don't know what's going on. You don't understand that this man is making $450,000 a year, but our kids can't read, and you're in a poor school district. They're uninformed and unfounded. Okay. I'll put it all in perspective. They missed the entire season, but they came in playoff time and wanted to tell us who to put in as quarterback. That's a bad example. That's a horrible analogy. And I like analogies, but that was a bad one. Lawrence said, it doesn't work like that. We have a pretty good idea of what we're doing and how we're going about continuing this district to be successful. How we're going about continuing this district to be successful. That sentence doesn't even make sense. This is horrible. I hate this for the school district because they're never going to come out of this. Board members Charles Givens and Shalonda Randall also criticized the raise, with Randall saying that she was not included in any discussions with Nolte leading up to the finalized terms. Givens was not present at the March 18th meeting, but the contract passed 4-2, with Randall and Andrea Johnson voting against the salary increase. Nolte declined to comment on Tuesday. Neighboring districts, Chicago Public Schools Superintendent Pedro Martinez's yearly salary is $340,000. Some Southland school districts have come under fire in the past years for bloated salaries for administrators. At Calumet City District, 155, former Superintendent Troy Paraday made $432,000, the most of any superintendent in Illinois until he was fired in 2019 for misconduct, including padding his pay without authorization and misrepresented the district's financial status. Paraday was fired less than a week before he was scheduled to retire and had calculated that the district owed him almost $1.8 million for 3 years of unused personal days, 532 unused sick days, and 350 unused vacation days, multiplied by by his nearly 2,000 per diem rate. That is, wow. That's insane. The fiscal year 2024 base salary for District 155's current superintendent, Joseph Zotto, was about 186. See, that's what's going to end up happening. They're going to have to try to get that salary down for the new person. So you have somebody in there making $500,000 mentoring somebody who's going to be coming and making 180. You're going to mentor them on how to get that money up. That's what you're going to mentor them on. According to the district, he made an additional $66,000 in annuities, retirement enhancements, and other benefits. Dolton School District 149 Superintendent Maureen White's base salary is $257,000 during the same year, with added benefits boosting her pay to about $339,000, according to the district. I do think we need to be careful. They need to come up with some better solution, but I hate to think that what's going to end up happening is they're going to try to tie people's salaries to student success, and then that's what actually started the Atlanta cheating scandal. So if you look back at the Atlanta cheating scandal, this is exactly the climate that was pre-Atlanta cheating scandal. Not to this gross degree with the superintendent, but it was trying to get kids' scores up. That was it. District 148 opposition. 2 people spoke during the public comment period Tuesday, with one person supporting the board and even passing out candy to the table, and the other denouncing the salary increase. Regarding Mr. Lawrence, I'm going to ask tonight that you resign your position for being the president as well as on the board, said Michael Smith of Riverdale. About 19% of the District 148 students are proficient in English language arts, and according to the Illinois Illinois State Board of Education, compared with 39% statewide. In math, a little under 7% of the District 148 students are proficient compared with 28% of students across Illinois. This is exactly what they were trying to do in Georgia, here in Atlanta, before the Atlanta cheating scandal. They were just trying to get those scores up, trying to get them up, and good, bad, or indifferent. They were trying to get those end of the year scores up, and that's how they were trying to get standardized scores up, but I could see this happening with end of the year tests as well. Randall also expressed frustration about a comment Lawrence made, emphasizing the importance of finalizing an agreement with Nolte before the school board election on April 1st, which creates uncertainty regarding the future makeup of the body. 9 candidates are running for the four-year seats, with Randall, Givens, Johnson, Bruce Owens Jr. seeking re-election. Their challengers are Nancy Perkins, William Guntry Jr., Ernesto Mickens, Aretha Wyndham Harvey, and Sherry Bush. Why are you predicting that new members coming on the board are so ignorant that they cannot make well-decided decisions and that they cannot be part of the decision-making process, Randall said. She revisited Lawrence's sports analogy, saying, I've been at the practices, all the seasonal games, and whatever you want to call it. I'm not coming and letting you pick a quarterback at the last minute. I've been here, and I'm telling you, I have not been part of the plays. I've been here, and I'm telling you, I have not been a part of the plays. Interesting. Let's jump into Hellcat. Let's jump to the comments. Let's see what they got. Comments. They only got 2. All right. This is crazy for a town that's lost 20% of the population since 1988, and where nearly a quarter of the residents live below the poverty line. Good point, Smokey. Where do these politicians get off making more money than the governor or the president, 10 times what the average taxpayer who's employed them make. Term limits, mandatory retirement age, salary caps. I do think if they set a salary cap, they're going to go to the cap. It will be on the cap immediately. Yeah, I don't know a good solution. I just know what ends up happening. The knee-jerk solution is going to be a problem. But let me know what y'all think about it. Thank you so much for attending Saturday school. Let me know down in the comments, how should they go about resolving this issue? How should they go about fixing this? I would love to hear what you think about it. Thank you, everybody who's been supporting this channel this past week. We are very close to our goal of 50,000 subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button and let me know down below. How would you go about resolving this issue? I'm looking forward to reading what you're saying. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.